Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about a tragic incident known as the Slender Man stabbing. This is the story of how two 12-year-old girls tried to kill their friend to please the fictional character Slender Man. The Slender Man is a fictional supernatural character that originated as an internet meme. It was created by Eric Knudsen on a forum in 2009. He is depicted as a thin, unnaturally tall humanoid with a featureless white head, wearing a black suit. Stories of the Slender Man commonly feature his stalking, abducting, or traumatizing people, particularly children. As a result, a lot of children were scared of the character, including 12-year-old girls Morgan Geyser and Anissa Weier from Wisconsin. In May 2014, Morgan Geyser and Anissa Weier invited their friend Peyton Leutner to a sleepover. But unbeknownst to Peyton, the two girls had been planning her murder for months. Morgan and Anissa believed that they had to kill Peyton so they could impress Slender Man and live with him in the woods. Morgan and Anissa originally plotted to stab Peyton on May 30th, 2014. That day, the trio was celebrating Morgan's 12th birthday with a seemingly innocent slumber party. Still, Peyton had a strange feeling about that night. The girls had enjoyed multiple sleepovers in the past, and Morgan had always wanted to stay up all night. But this time, she wanted to go to bed early, which Peyton found really weird. Sure enough, Morgan and Anissa were planning to kill Peyton in her sleep, but they ultimately agreed that they were too tired to do so after roller skating earlier that day. By the next morning, they had hatched a new plan. Morgan and Anissa decided to lure Peyton into a nearby park. She was convinced by Morgan and Anissa to follow them into a remote part of the woods for a game of hide-and-seek. Once there, Anissa urged Peyton to cover herself in sticks and leaves as her hiding place. Then, Morgan suddenly stabbed Peyton 19 times with a kitchen knife, viciously slicing through her arms, legs, and torso. Morgan and Anissa then left Peyton for dead, as they walked off to find Slender Man. They would soon be picked up by the police and would later learn that their mission had failed. Despite Peyton's grisly injuries, she somehow mustered the strength to pull herself up and flag down help from a cyclist, who quickly called the police. Peyton explained, "I got up, grabbed a couple trees for support, I think, and then just walked until I hit a patch of grass where I could lay down." By the time Peyton had awoken in the hospital after a 6-hour-long surgery, her attackers had already been caught, which brought her immense relief. When questioned later by authorities, the girls said that they wished to commit a murder as a first step to becoming proxies for the Slender Man, having read about it online. They also stated that they were afraid that Slender Man would kill their families if they did not commit the murder. Both attackers were diagnosed with mental illnesses, but were charged as adults and faced up to 65 years in prison. Morgan reportedly said Slender Man watches her, could read minds, and could teleport. She also said she conversed with Lord Voldemort and one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. On August 1st, 2014, she was found incompetent to stand trial, and her prosecution was suspended until her condition improved. However, on December 19th, 2014, the judge ruled that both girls were competent to stand trial and they would be tried as adults. On August 21st, 2017, Anissa, now 15, pleaded guilty to being a party to attempted second-degree homicide, but claimed she was not responsible for her actions on grounds of insanity. Although prosecutors alleged that she knew what she was doing was wrong, the jury determined that she was mentally ill during the attack. On December 21st, Waukesha County Circuit Judge Michael Boren sentenced Anissa Weier, then 16 years old, to be hospitalized for 25 years from the date of the crime, which would keep her institutionalized until age 37. On September 25, 2017, it was reported that Morgan Geyser, then 15, had agreed to plead guilty to attempting to commit first-degree homicide in an arrangement that would allow her to avoid jail time. On February 1, 2018, the Associated Press reported that Morgan had been sentenced to 40 years in the Wisconsin mental hospital, the maximum sentence allowed. 4 years after being sentenced, Anissa, who was then 19 years old, submitted a letter to the court stating that she was sorry and deeply regretful for the agony, pain, and fear I have caused, not just to Peyton, but to my community as well. She stated that, "I hate my actions, but through countless hours of therapy, I no longer hate myself for them." On July 1, 2021, Judge Michael Boren ordered Anissa to be released from the Winnebago Mental Health Institute. She is now free, but she will be assigned to the Wisconsin Department of Health Services case managers to supervise her progress until she is 37 years old. Morgan is also requesting to be released. Her hearing is this month. This case shocked the nation, and it showed a lot of parents how impressionable young people can be. Please like the video if you enjoyed and comment down below what you think of the case.